Hello YouTube, Bushcraft Woods Devil here. Today I had to run uptown and pick up a few things I needed at the RITE-AID store, and I was just browsing around and I wandered into the camping section, and I spotted this COGHLAN'S Camp Knife. I really didn't need one more camp knife, but I have a small collection of these, and what caught my eye was just this beautiful green color of this little knife. Just really called out to me, and I've seen them before. They're usually red, but the green just really caught my eye, and I thought I've got to buy that. And at $5.50, actually I think it was $4.59, so it was not even quite $5. I thought, yeah, I'll add this to the collection. I probably have about a half dozen of these camp knives. I've been in love with these since I was a kid. When I was just a kid in the early 70s, there was a tackle store nearby where I lived, and I bought the first pocket knife that I bought myself was a I believe it was Imperial or Colonial, I'm not sure which brand, but it was a Camp King pocket knife, and I loved that thing. I think I finally broke the blade and it ended up going into the trash. But I have a Victorinox Spartan, and I have a number of knockoffs, and actually I like collecting the knockoffs. It's just kind of fun to see how the classic Swiss Army knife is copied by other makers, and inexpensively so. So anyway, I picked this up and I thought we'd take a look at it together. So got this gorgeous little knife, and I measured it. It is 3.5 inches in length, with a blade which is about the 91mm size of Swiss Army made knives, and a 2 1/8 inch blade, so about a 55mm blade on it. It's slim. It is slimmer than my Victorinox. Here is my Victorinox Spartan, roughly the same length, the 84mm length, but you can see the COGHLAN'S is a little slimmer. Feels really nice in the hand. That slim profile just really feels good to me. I'll show you the blade here. Of course, it's got COGHLAN'S name on it, their logo. The blade, you know, it's cheese cutting sharp. It'll need some work, and that's okay. I like getting these and truing up the little screwdriver blades and sharpening the blades and getting them tricked out to where I like them. And I usually like to put a little pig's tail on my knives so I can fish them out of a pocket. Like this one here has got a little paracord and some skulls on it. Got a little bead with a cross on it. So, you know, you can trick them out any way you like them. But this little knife here has, trying to do this in frame. Okay, so it's got a Phillips screwdriver. I imagine this could maybe handle tightening up some loose Phillips screws, but I wouldn't want to put a lot of torque on it. I would guess that this is not going to handle a lot of torque real well. Not that this one would. Well, this one, the Spartan, does not have a Phillips head, but I don't think that these were meant to really be used, hard use. They're meant to just maybe tighten, snug something up a little bit that you find loose in a pinch till you can get a full Phillips screwdriver. And the ever-present corkscrew. I've only once on one of my campouts couple of months ago used a corkscrew on a Swiss Army knife to open a bottle of wine. I'm sure maybe in Europe that's more of a practice, but I haven't done it. Now this has just a couple of tools with it. Now the Victorinox has can opener and bottle cap lifter with a little small screwdriver tip, and then it has a larger or medium screwdriver, and then it has the large main blade. Okay, and let's check the length of that blade on that. So same length, but what are we getting here? Okay, we are getting a 2.5 inch blade, so you're actually getting more blade on the Victorinox. And then there's a smaller little blade, which is just wonderfully useful. And then it's got an awl and a corkscrew, tweezer, and a toothpick. So yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with Victorinox Top Quality. This one is probably 30 years old, and it's been used a lot, and it's still in great shape. Just solid, just solid. You can't beat the quality. But let's see. So the COGHLAN'S has a little screwdriver and a cap lifter, and a can opener on the other end, and that's it. You've got five tools, plus it does come with a little tweezer. Now I like to carry my Victorinox with me at work in a little neck pouch, and this picks a lot of splinters. I do a lot of tree trimming and chainsawing and different construction projects, and I pick up splinters, and it's nice to have that. And then this has a little screwdriver in here, and that's proving to be a bit of a challenge to get it out. My nail is skating over it, can't quite dig it out. Okay, so that's interesting. I'll have to play with that some more. So what niche does this fill? Well, if you watch my other videos, you know that my philosophy is buy what you can afford and go out and practice skills and learn and save for better equipment. If you cannot afford better equipment, that's okay. Go out and do what you can while you can, and save for a better piece of equipment. So if you're a young person, maybe a scout, or just beginning hiking, or like that, and you don't know if you really want to get into outdoor trekking and hiking, or maybe you're kind of on a fixed budget and you can't really buy a $30, $25, $30 Swiss Army knife. Maybe this little $5 COGHLAN'S knife will fit the bill for you. The blade, it's got no play, no side-to-side play. Locks up pretty good. This could handle some light carving tasks and things like that. Again, these aren't really meant to be hard-use knives that you beat the living heck out of. They're a camp knife. They're just meant to open cans of soup and packages of jerky, and maybe in a pinch carve a tent steak. I think they have their niche. I really do. Like I said, it's just fun to collect different kinds of inexpensive Swiss Army knives and play with them and everything. So anyway, there you have it. Just a quick little review on COGHLAN'S economy camp knife. So thanks for stopping by today, and have a great day. We'll check you later.